And now we can start. So my favorite supernatural anime is probably Tokyo Ghoul, but do you know what? I don't want it to seem like I'm just harping on about one anime. I did try and be like a range of different ones. So that's why I chose Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a great anime, to be honest. We have to agree. It's a really good anime. I've not, do you know what though? I've not actually watched Tokyo Ghoul in a while. So I might, do you know, I don't know whether to rewatch a lot of the animes that I'm talking about. I like to do shapes on the screen. So if you're struggling on a character on a certain reference image, do the shape on the reference image. So like I just did, do the shape on the reference image and try and copy the shapes as basic as they are. Like that leg is a rectangle, not an oblong. Rectangle. Circle head. Feet have this weird and square thing, but you go out at the toes. And then this is what you can do. Also, you could also like do it on the floor. I know that the floor's there. The floor has this checkered thing comes out, so that, and then you can unsee the reference, and then you know what you're doing. So now I know that the shapes are like this, and then here is where the chair is. This is his block. I don't know if I'm making it bigger than it is, but we can. I think I am making it bigger. There we go. And then you can turn on the reference image and just, there we go. And then this worm thing, no, centipede, not worm, goes around like that. Do you know what? I read a lot of mangas, especially when I really love the anime. I'll try and read the manga, especially when I go through stages of like really reading. But I haven't actually read Tokyo Ghoul, so that's on my list to read. And flower there. It really does seem so off-centered. So I might make it more centered, especially when we take up most of the screen, because I will get rid of the right side, not the left side of the screen. When I do the line art, I'm really focused on my image and doing the colors and stuff. So yes. But we can actually lower this opacity now, and I can refine my artwork. Now, sometimes to do that, I like to copy the image and just take one of the main things I'm working on, like this one character, and just, oh no, not that. I want to move the actual image. There we go. And move him over here. Let's just get rid of the rest of that. There we go. So now I literally just have, I've gone thingy. I can't remember his name now. Why can I not remember his name? King Kaneki. There we go. So I can just focus on him. And I do like to use a different color. So let's go with this blue color. Should I use the pencil still? Sometimes I use this one, whatever, the felt tip, or the pencil bow. No, not that. This. Also, I have a new pen because I have the pen came with the tablet. So I'll tell you the tablet I've got. I have the Samsung Galaxy Ultra S, and I did have a Surface Pro 7. And that was just getting a little bit slow. The battery was just not holding, so I had to get a new tablet. That might change. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, so I have a new tablet, I have a new pen, everything. So all the shortcuts on the pen are different. Even the pen just feels different, because the one that I'm using currently is thin, whereas mine was a lot more like thicker. And I don't have to wear a glove, whereas the other one with the Surface Pro, I had to wear a glove while drawing, whereas I don't need to wear a glove for this one. However, I keep on touching these layers here, which is annoying because then it's putting me on the wrong layer. Thankfully, I always find out before I actually start drawing, but I can just see that that's going to be a problem. So I try and wear a glove, even though I'm not wearing one right now. I should probably put one on. I'm refining that sketch layer, and I know that this bit is black because you can't see, because it's probably really bloody, because at this point he's getting tortured. I don't know if I can say that, but he's being tortured. So I say it anyway. at this point. Let's make you smaller. Yeah, so the pen is different. The way you use it is different, which is kind of throwing me off, because with this one, my old one, you had to press and hold the button for the rubber to work, whereas now you kind of have to do a long press, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I'm on a different layer. Why am I on? See, I'm putting on a glove. Look what I did. That is on the wrong layer. So let's do you on this layer. Put the glove on first. I have to do a long press to get that back on, and it not worked. So we're gonna go back onto that. However, that's good. It popped up because I was on the wrong layer. Now I can rub that out. There we go. Right. Okay. His knee here looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Again, wrong layer. There we go. There we go. I actually want to do some more drawing on my tablet, and so I'm not just doing. So I want to do some more digital work and not just do it while I'm doing this challenge. So I am in works, or I'm thinking, that's what I mean, of carrying on this every Monday, of just pressing that wheel and just doing another drawing on my tablet, and at least then I can get better at drawing digitally, and I can really mess around and find out, because I don't use it that often. I don't find out like little techniques and stuff like that, or like certain brushes and certain colors, and I really want to do that. So this is one of my goals, is to do that. So then we can unsee that, and that kind of tells me how this is going. And now I need to do the centipede, and I'm thinking about doing that in a different color, so maybe green. Yeah. Now let's just make the shapes of the centipede. Should I just make circles like that instead? No, I don't want to make circles like that. Go back onto you. I should probably look up an actual centipede. Do you know what? That's what I'll do, actually. Oh, but I don't want to. That's so creepy. Am I doing it right? Oh, do you know what, Jade? Bite the bullet. Let's look up the centipede. Where are you? There you are. What the? Continue as Jade. Yes, I'm in. Right. Oh, Cernata centipede. Oh. Oh my god. Is a centipede harmless to humans? Most centipedes are not dangerous to humans. While they are venomous, their venom is generally too weak to cause serious harm, usually resulting to mild pain, swelling, and itching, similar to a bee sting. Large tropical species can cause intense pain lasting several hours, but serious reactions and fatalities are extremely rare. Okay. Do they have 40 legs? What do 40 legs eat? Diet. What? Which animal has? Oh my god. Oh no, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. No, 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 no. I don't want to start looking at creepy ass fingers. Animal. Oh no, it's fine. We'll just. I've got it there, so I can look at it. There we go. Now I have to do the other side. What did I do there? Yes. Now, does it just end like that? Yeah, it kind of does. Ooh, oh my, ooh, that one, this one right here, the orange first one, that's really cool because it looks like it's the same both ways. I wonder if that's like things so predators, so predators think that they're looking at them from even when the back turn. I do know that another certain species, I think it's a spider or something like that, has that. Or is it a frog, a lizard, something? It's something like that. Yes. Now then, flowers. What flowers were they? Because I want to actually get an actual reference image. So what? No, that's not how you spell that. Yeah, there we go. So red spider lilies. Oh, Hinganbana. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, download. See if I can get a different angle. No, again, on the wrong. Yeah. Right, so the orange is the red. Now we'll do this turquoisey green as these little. No, it should be darker, shouldn't it? So I can see. These. Yeah. Oh, again. Why are you there? Yeah. Yeah, and then one here. Do you know what though? We'll first. I'm gonna duplicate that. Thingy that. Yeah. Yep. Why are you doing that? Let's save it, and I might do another flower here. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Wow, that's well weird. Does that just mean like it's off? I should start doing that more often. I've seen other people do it, and apparently it does make the drawings better. The centipede's fine. I think it's this guy. He's not fine. So let's see what we can do actually to make that better. I think it's just the floor. And now that's off. Why? Just so my image. And now I need to edit that, so then that is filling this. I don't want it off-centered though, do I? That's the one thing I said that I didn't want. So let's make you more centered. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I like that. What? I didn't say okay. That's what I didn't do, so I'd move. There we go. Yeah, press the tick, Jade. And there we. Oh, it needs to be bigger because we need to fill up this entire page. There we go. And now put it centered. Yeah. Stop moving. My bloody hand's touching. I'm wearing a glove. There we go. Yeah? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right, so the way that I'll do it is this is the only thing I'm focusing on. Let's do line art.
Hello, this is voiceover me. I don't know whether you've liked the first half of this video. I'm sorry that the ratio has been off. Thought I had screen recorded it correctly. I obviously haven't. I had it portrait instead of landscapes, but it had sorted itself out. Um, anyway, my first half I tried it with a mic, so I was trying to draw while I was talking to you, so that's why it's like that instead of doing a voiceover. So please let me know whether you liked the first half of this video, or whether you like it when I'm talking while I'm watching the video instead. I don't know. I quite liked a bit of both. I don't really know. But I'm doing the line art for this, and you know, it's just standard line art. I'm doing it on different layers and everything like that. But yeah, this has been fun. Anyway, I don't know if I did explain or I tried to explain, but my mind just was on different things and I don't know, and I just jumped from thing to thing. So I'm going to explain what I'm actually doing with this month's anime challenge. And basically, I feel or I think it's a bit boring, or it might be, of doing the same things over and over again, of the same days and stuff. So I wrote or you know, googled loads of different challenges, and I got to like 60 different challenges of different things and everything like that. So today's obviously was your most favorite supernatural drama, but there is other ones. The one that is probably the weirdest, and it has popped up, I do think it's gonna pop up, is because I've already done the spins, so I'm able to like do my research beforehand. That's why I know that this is gonna pop up later down the line. I've just not drew it yet. Is favorite school uniform. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that. Don't know where my notebook is, but I had to think of this. Like, if I was in high school now, which one I would prefer to wear, and not actually like I'm in high school. I'm actually out of high school. I'm out of college. I've done my uni. I'm a grown ass adult. But I don't know why I did that anyway. I didn't think I was gonna get it, to be honest, but it popped up. So I did it because obviously, you know, what you get on this first spin is what you get, and I'm true to that. So we are just gonna color in this Tokyo Ghoul kind of thing. I did want to add color to this. This has been so fun because I was able to get like a reference image of a centipede. Like, you can see it's creepy, but it was so fun to color, and it was so. Do you know what? It's been fun to just test out this new tablet, because even though it's not the same, even though it is the same application that I'm using, which is Sketchbook Pro, it is still different, and it's weird. And like I explained, the whole pen thing is different to me. It's well weird. I don't know if you like, I don't know if you can understand it until it's actually happened, or however you've like, it's not even just this digital thing, but like paintbrushes and stuff like that. You get used to one thing, and then you're like, oh well, I've actually bought some new paintbrushes. So it's that kind of thing going on. I also forgot to add the chair in, so this is so for the entire time for this drawing, he has been squatting mid-air doing the plank challenge. But this is finished. I hope that you liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. What is your favorite supernatural anime? And I hope that you liked this drawing. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with creativity, and bye.